London actually a good city for finding love?
Hell no.
To the no.
Hell to the no. Girls are really doing well for themselves, especially here in London, because there's so much opportunities. I think a lot of us are in our masculine here.
It seems like there's two different types of people.
Like men or women?
Both.
Okay.
In the dating pool, which is making it muddy and dirty.
Yeah, I agree.
The serious people that are really ready for relationships and marriage, and the very unserious ones that are just there to have fun. If a guy says that he's spiritual, as a Christian, you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't think women should say no to the coffee date.
We agree to disagree.
Because the question is not, am I ready to get married? Is, am I ready to be a wife?
Yeah, some Christians can be horrible, let's be honest.
True. Because if you can be a good Christian, you can be a good wife. If you're a bad Christian, you're a bad wife.
Someone said it to me, it's like, when you're sinning, you're cheating on God.
Oh, 100%. You can't expect a man to be faithful to you if he's not faithful to God.
But the thing is, Breeny, why are we meeting good Christian men? Like,
what are you most upset about?
I have no problem with rejection, because at the end of the day, it wouldn't have worked anyway. He was saying, we'll get married, we'll travel, we'll buy a house. My dad will love you. I will look after you. I'll provide for you. You're a liar. But she was like, you had holy anger because you already saw his character before anyone even knew it. He also said to me that he'd convert to Christianity.
Sorry, red flag.
And what? Oh, is that a red flag?
Hello, Aanu.
Hi, Breeny.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm excited to be here. How are you? No, I'm gassed. When we followed each other, I was gassed, Breeny, because I'm a fan. I've been a fan since like 2020, like early 2020, 2020?
2020s,
or like, what's the 2012 song?
2012, 2010.
Yeah, like seeing you in Stratford, and you had the big curly hair. So I'm a fan. So I'm honoured to be here.
I'm a fan.
Honestly.
I'm honestly a fan. When I saw you on Love is Blind, I was like, this is my kind of girl. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but you just told me that you're from Essex.
Yes.
And I grew up in Essex.
Yeah.
We're both London girls.
Yeah.
So today we're having a conversation about dating in our 30s, lessons from our 20s. Okay. For that, we're going to do a rapid fire round. So I'm going to be asking you this or that, basically. Okay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay. East London date or West London date?
West London, honey.
Dinner date.
Because what's in East London?
Ain't nothing.
Like,
ain't nothing.
Apart from Westfield Stratford.
Yeah, ain't nothing but the Olympics.
Yeah.
Arena.
Yeah, or Canary Wharf, but that's very business.
So
but West London, I love West. Battersea Power Station, Notting Hill. Yeah, I love West. Oh my gosh, I love.
Okay, first date as a dinner date or a coffee walk?
Well, let me throw that at you. You're gonna do a coffee walk?
Me, I'm doing coffee walks.
Are you joking?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't care. If I like you, I want to get to know you. It's not about the date. But I have a difference of opinion, which I know most people
don't have.
So what do you say?
Dinner date.
Okay.
Dinner date.
First,
but wait, can I say why? Because I think like all of this, Breeny, is not free.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Like, this is a lot of work. Not a lot, but like this is a lot of work. Do you know what I mean?
This is my everyday.
Yeah, but then
and he's not paying. He's not paying for that. He's not paying for that. Like, him taking me on a coffee date is not a reflection of my worth.
No, but it's a reflection of how he thinks of you, though, I think.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It depends on the guy, maybe.
Yeah,
but him taking me to Hakkasan is not a reflection of my worth.
Yeah.
I can pay for Hakkasan for myself. I can go to Sexy Fish myself. I can also go take myself to a coffee date.
Yeah.
But if the initial date and we haven't spoken on the phone for some time, if it's a quick meet up, it's a quick turnaround. Oh, I'm in Canary Wharf. Are you around? That type of thing. Not someone that sits down and plans, okay, I'm going to take her to a coffee date. No.
Yeah. Oh,
but if it's like I think it depends on the relationship, the time you've been speaking. But I don't think we should get that offended about the coffee dates, because especially if you're a busy person, sometimes that's all you have is a bit about 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? And then after that, if it's always coffee dates, maybe big problem. Yeah. But I feel like initially, I don't think women should say no to the coffee date. Either or, you're saying I'm saying dinner date. Okay,
because I want to dress up and look fancy.
I know.
And the things as well with me, I would have vetted this guy long enough because some people do coffee dates to vet, right? Because they're like, I don't want to spend £100-200 on a girl or guy, or girl should be paying, but guys are, like, they vet people. So we're speaking quite a lot, we're texting quite a lot, and if I get vibes that you're not for me, we're not even meet up. Yeah, but if I like you and stuff, I'm expecting effort, and it doesn't have to be even dinner. I don't even mind activity, but coffee walk day. And as well, we live in Essex. Well, I don't know if you live in Essex now, but when you live in Essex, where are we walking? In essence.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just you look like such a bougie babe as well.
But that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no,
it's not
a
reflection of me.
Yeah,
if he says coffee or dinner, I deserve it all.
Yeah.
But like, do you know what I mean? It's
I get you.
Anyway,
we agree to disagree.
Yeah. Which do you spot quicker, red flags or green flags in a person?
No. What is this a first date or second date or third or
initial?
Oh,
in a person, what do you notice more, red flags or green flags?
Probably green, because I like to be positive.
Oh, I'm a red flag person.
Really? Yeah, because even when I was talking to you, it was like, that's a red flag. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I mean, like, my ADHD will just, like, point it out, like, boop.
Oh, yeah, but that's 100%. Good, though. That's high discernment.
It only works when it's a bad situation. But when the situation is good and you're looking at red, that's a red flag.
I know, it's hard.
Yeah. But it's good. You see the best in people. Texting or voice notes?
Voice notes. What about you?
Texting.
Yeah, you text actually.
Yeah. Oh, ghosting or being ghosted?
Ghosting, honey. But I actually have made a conscious effort not to ghost her. I don't want to be ghosted.
Okay, fair.
What about you?
Fair.
What about you?
Yeah, okay, who wants to be ghosted?
God forbid. Okay. But I would tell, like, people should not ghost.
No, communicate.
Like, yeah, because there was a guy that saw me at Audi. And Audi as well, get over. But saw me at Audi, came up to me in Audi. I gave him his number. I gave him my number accidentally.
Yeah.
Because I was meant to take the number. But he took my phone and got the number.
Oh.
And called himself.
Oh.
Yeah, but really, I should have.
You didn't want to give him a number, basically?
No, I was just being kind.
So then what happened? You blocked him, or
well, he kept asking me to go out there, and as I said, I've got life. Life is happening right now. Actually, no, I ignored him. Then I accidentally saw him at the gym, and I thought, Lord Jesus, like I should have.
He's following me.
Yeah, literally, because yeah. So I then saw him at the gym. I said, God is punishing me. God is holding me accountable. So you should have texted this man. Saying
I'm not interested.
And then that's when I texted him saying I'm not interested.
Okay,
so it's important.
Yeah. I think so. What's more attractive to you, ambition or a sense of humour?
Ooh. I can bring the sense of humour to ambition.
Really?
Yeah, I'll make you laugh. But you need to make the money, honey.
I love this quote. It says like the goal is to laugh forever with someone that you take seriously.
Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, I like that.
What's your ideal first date spot? Rooftop bar or cozy brunch?
Cozy brunch.
Yeah.
That's nice.
What's your deal breaker? No sense of style or no sense of direction?
No sense of style.
Really?
Yeah, because we can style.
We can work on it.
Yeah, but no sense of direction. Where we leading me to a ditch?
Where we going?
God forbid. Oh my gosh. But no sense of style. We can work on that. Okay. Yeah. I like them. I like them ugly.
Really?
Ugly, but like I like them.
You like a project. You can work on style and stuff.
I think because I like men that are not into like
themselves.
Yeah, too much. I like men that are into like wanting to just provide and be successful.
Be a man.
Man
stuff.
Yeah, I'm not into like men that are like, oh, have you seen the newest crepes? Have you seen? I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But I just prefer like I would like him to be like, have you seen the newest trade that I've just paid?
Right.
Invested in. I'm like, yeah, mentally stimulating.
Yeah, 100%. Hinge or Bumble?
Hinge. What about you? Salt. You should have put salt in there.
You would have still said Hinge.
I know, you know.
Okay, so you're in a new relationship, yeah? Soft launch or private until official?
Private forever.
Private until
forever.
Married. Private even. You wouldn't post your.
I don't really. I think when you put things out there in the world, that's when it can get like ruined.
Yeah, I agree.
Because people are very envious and people are very jealous.
Especially nowadays, people are mean.
People are really mean. And like, what if he's like people don't find him attractive, or people might say you're punching, or
yeah.
You know what I mean? I would just rather no one have any opinion on anything.
I love that. I agree. Yeah. I actually agree. What's a better date for you, Shoreditch or Soho?
Oh, I don't know. What's ghetto? What's more ghetto?
Shoreditch.
It's Shoreditch, but Soho. What's Soho?
Soho's like West End.
But Soho's a bit unclean as well.
It is unclean, but the restaurants are more.
Soho.
I feel like Shoreditch is more like a relaxed vibe.
Yeah, like very trendy.
But yeah. Would you rather love at first sight or slow burn?
Slow burn. What about you?
Yeah, slow burn.
Yeah, because love at first sight, that can, because it's gotten there so quickly, it can fall down.
Right.
Just as quick.
I agree. Yeah. Take your time. So the final one is London actually a good city for finding love?
Hell no.
To the no.
Hell to the no.
Why is that? Why do you feel like London is like not that place to find love? What is it? What's the issue?
I think this is even a good thing. Girls are on it. Girls are doing bits for themselves.
Oh.
So we don't necessarily need a man. You know, like back in the day, like we really needed men to open bank accounts, to protect us, to all of this. But like girls are really doing well for themselves, especially here in London, because there's so much opportunities like for girls to like make money from hair, make money from eyelashes, make money from doing nails. Like girls are really doing well for themselves financially, buying homes, building a lifestyle for themselves that maybe back in the day we couldn't have, maybe we needed a man for.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and men I think a lot of men now are happy to let the woman kind of lead and happy to let the woman kind of like, because as well, I think a lot of us are in our masculine. No? I think a lot of us are in our masculine because I'm in my.
What you just described.
Yeah, I'm in my masculine.
Yeah.
But I've had to save myself in a sense because I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
And things like that. And being a business owner, you have to be in your masculine. You have to be assertive. You have to be direct. You have to manage people. Because if you're too like vulnerable, people just walk all over. Yeah. You have to make business decisions.
Even the determination and the ambition that it takes to even start something like that.
Yeah. You need to have vigor and confidence and courage. You know, and not every. And I think. Yeah, when you watch Disney films, what do you see the girl? To be dainty and vulnerable. And save me.
She ain't got a job.
Yeah, for real.
Jobless.
But that's not real life. Yeah. You know, and I think when I figured that out, so no one's coming to save me, you know?
Right.
I need to, and the men that I'm talking to dating don't even know, can't save themselves. So
when did you figure out that nobody was coming to save you? When do you feel like you took on that independent masculine? I don't call it masculinity. I call it independence.
Okay, independence. Yeah. Probably like when I was 18.
Wow.
I think, because that's when I first started like hustling. Yeah, like hustling. When I realised, oh my gosh, I have to save myself.
What was that?
Like, what do you mean?
What was that thing? I need to save myself.
I'm just trying to think. Like
something happened, or was there some lack?
I think I just felt pretty alone. You know, not to be like a sob story, but I think I just felt like alone in my journey. Like, obviously my family are supportive, but they still don't really understand, like, because I wanted to be a singer at first. Right. So they don't understand, they have no specialty in that field at all. They don't understand it.
Not creative.
Yeah, so I had to figure it all out on my own. So I'm figuring out how to do a music career, how to get money to fund that music career, how to also be on top of my craft, how to also like appease me as well and my friends and my family. And I was really alone in figuring that out. Like, especially as well, I'm first generation? Is it that? Yeah. First generation, like my mom's like fresh from Nigeria. Not now. Yeah. But she was born in Nigeria. Yeah. So I'm like first generation here. Yeah. And with my mom, it's like her getting out of the village is an accomplishment. Yes. Do you know what I mean? And kudos to her. She owns her own house. She's got a job in the government. Like, you're smashing it. Yeah. All your daughters are educated. They're doing more for themselves. They're married. They have kids. Well, me soon. Yeah. But amen. Yeah. But do you get what I mean? Like, that's a huge accomplishment for her. But for me, us being born here, it's like the world's our oyster. We want to maybe want to have like a fancy house or a nice car or have a luxurious lifestyle.
You're dreaming bigger.
Yeah. And maybe like my parents maybe couldn't understand that, or they couldn't even fathom it. So our goals and dreams are way bigger for ourselves. And I realized for me to achieve that, I have to tunnel vision in and I have to be goal orientated and fight for it, unfortunately. Yeah. For some people it's a given, but for some people you have to take it. Right. And I feel like I'm one of them people.
And did you grow up with your father?
No, I didn't grow up with my dad, but I had a stepdad though. So it didn't feel so like empty. If that makes sense. Like,
was he quite active? Is he quite active?
Yeah. He's passed, unfortunately.
Oh,
sorry. But yeah, it was fine. But he, like, I'm so fortunate for my stepdad because while my mum was like working or hustling or looking after the kids or whatever, he was the one driving me to singing lessons. Oh. He was the one driving me to like to all my gigs or athletics or doing special activities with me. So if I didn't have him there, I wouldn't probably be the creative that I am today.
So he actually backed you. As much as you felt alone in the sense of you were like paving your own way in the family, I guess, you still had the backing from your parents.
Yeah, I had the support and love. Even though they didn't understand, like obviously we would have loved to have had a Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had a Kris Jenner.
Right.
This would be worldwide.
Right.
Like, imagine if we had a Kris Jenner in our lives.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but we're grateful for what we do have.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful that my mum's a loving, nurturing, supportive mum.
Yeah. That's all you can really ask for, because they don't know. They don't know this new world that we're living in. Yeah. They don't know what it means to be a creative, a singer. I wanted to be a designer. Oh. And my mum was so gracious. She transformed her dining room into like my studio.
Oh my God.
Where I could like cut and everything. Oh. And looking back, I didn't know how that's a big part of my story in how she supported me. I can only see how she supported me by looking back on how she actually, you know, allowed me the freedom to be creative, you know, because she could have been like, do you know what I mean? But those little points of support does like wonders.
Yeah, it gives you courage and confidence. You know, this person believes in me. No matter how big or small that idea is, she believes in you that you can do it. Yeah. So that's already confidence in your ability. Yeah. You know, and it's big.
Yeah. So how do you feel like that kind of like meshes with the men in London? Do you feel like men want women that are strong and has their own in London specifically? And because your type is what?
Masculine.
Yes. Nigerian.
I'm open.
Okay.
I'm open.
I see you have a Caribbean.
Sorry, don't put that in there.
Really? No, too much. No, a little Jamaican.
I don't want to judge.
Have you ever dated a Jamaican?
Not in the real world. Patrick was half Jamaican.
What do you mean in the real world?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. Because like the thing is, I know it's the stereotype now. You know how they stereotype Nigerian men to be like Yoruba demons, God forbid. Yeah. But you know how they stereotype...
Well, God forbid.
Yeah, or like 419.
Yeah.
God forbid.
It's true now.
Yeah. So my stereotype of Jamaican men, I think we were talking about earlier with Kevin actually, about Congolese and everything. Yeah. So that Jamaican men, I feel like my stereotype is that they're whining, dancehall, vibes cocktail. Like, no, sorry, God forgive me. But like, I just feel like they're just fun.
Not serious.
Yeah, but actually my brother-in-law's Jamaican, but he's very rare because he's very...
focused,
solid, committed, very good father, very good husband, and he can he cook? But I know Jamaicans can cook. Like Jamaican men can cook.
That's one thing they can do.
That's one thing I know. Jamaican men can cook.
Yeah.
So, but in terms of dating, I'm open-minded. I don't judge.
So what's your type on paper?
Masculine.
Yeah.
Ambitious, driven, traditional, provide.
Go on.
Provider, kind.
Is that really important to you?
The kindness? Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because, like, you see a lot of people have vengeful spirits. And it's like, God forbid, if push comes to shove and there's like something, I don't believe in divorce, but imagine if, like, you're in a situation where maybe you do have kids and you're with someone that's like, I don't want you to have the kids. I don't want you to have anything. You know, that's a vengeful spirit. But if you're with a kind man who will always treat you with kindness, who will always treat you with love, no matter like the situation. Yeah. And I've seen the difference between friends that are in loving kind, like with loving kind men, and friends that are with men that have like spiteful, vengeful spirits. Like the women that are with those sort of men are having a very hard time. The women that are with kind, loving men, even as exes, it can be difficult. Yeah. But it's a lot easier. Yeah. You know, so we want to make our life is already hard.
100%. We want to obviously talk a little bit about your time on Love Is Blind. How did you get into it, and what made you? Did you sign up, or did they reach out to you?
So I actually signed up.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I signed up though. But,
I'm shocked.
No, but okay. Well, my sister told me to apply for it.
Okay.
And I thought, why should I apply for Love Is Blind? She was like, well, you're not good at doing it yourself, so maybe why don't you try?
Maybe some help.
Yeah, maybe. And you know what? Actually, I thought about Genesis, in the Bible, and I thought about Isaac and is it Rebecca? Yeah, Rebecca. And you know how Abraham said, Isaac, it's time to find a wife. Yeah. And he has to, and he told the servant, go to the hometown and find a good girl from my hometown.
Find a good girl from the village.
From the village. From going back to the village, basically. And then what happened? And then obviously the servant said, oh, pray and say, God, give me Godspeed. So that when I get there, it will be easy. Yeah. As soon as he got there, the first woman that came, she fed the camel. And she watered the camel.
Camels,
and she watered him.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I already know this is the woman.
Right.
So I think I was thinking from that perspective on like, okay, God, you make the foolish things of the world wise and the wise things of the world foolish.
She knows her words.
Oh,
she knows her words.
I try. But I was thinking, okay, this experiment is so like unconventional.
Yes.
Like how amazing could God use this, like turn this around?
Yeah.
You know, how amazing could God show his glory in this?
Yeah.
So that's the perspective that I was coming from.
Yeah.
And I promise you the process was like, for me, it was done with ease.
Smooth.
Yeah.
And that's when you know it's God, isn't it?
Yeah, because I had peace, Breeny.
Yeah.
And we were praying and fasting as a family as well. So I had ease. I felt at ease. I felt like it was already mine. And they let me be myself.
Yeah.
They weren't telling me like what to wear, like how to talk, how to be. They just wanted me to be me. They wanted me to talk about my faith. They wanted me to talk about my Christianity. So I thought, oh God, this feels right.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. So, you had that freedom.
Yeah.
So did you have the initial interview? How did it work?
So I reached out and I think they got back to me like a day later or whatever, like, oh, let's book in a call or let's book in a Zoom call. And they just wanted to know a bit more about me and things like that. I remember my casting guy was called Drew, who was really lovely. And he was like, I just remember your application coming through. And I was like, wow, you're so interesting. Like, wow, you seem like a good character kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So then I had to do like a Zoom call with him. And then after that, I'm trying to remember, then I just had to like go through like maybe medical questions and things like that. And then I had to meet the producers in London. And then they were really lovely and they just let me be me.
Yeah.
They just let me be myself.
Yeah.
They didn't try to control me or put, like, if I'm a triangle, they didn't put me into a square.
Yeah.
They wanted me to fit another triangle.
Right.
If you get what I mean.
Right, yeah. So there was an ease of like, the whole process was really easy. How was it in the pods? What's that experience like for people that don't know? Do you actually get to sleep there?
No. So we stay in a hotel.
Okay.
And then we go, it's like a studio kind of vibe. So we go to the studio. And
wait, hold a second.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is
it gone?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I love it. Girls.
Girls.
Oh, because you can't be letting me look at
I know. I hate those people.
Like, yeah. Tell me there's something in my hair. Sorry, because I'm that girl.
Yeah, me too. I got you, sis.
Thank you, me too. So we go to the pods, we get breakfast there and things like that. And it's a bit surreal because there's all cameras and things like that.
Are the cameras visible?
Yeah, but they're quite hidden. Yeah, but they're hidden, but they're visible.
Okay.
So you don't feel like it's there unless you look.
Okay.
But but it's hidden.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's not like how a setup like this.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Okay.
It's quite hidden like a Big Brother.
Nice.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah.
So it does feel, I think they're trying to make it as organic.
Yeah.
Like you having the conversation so that you don't feel like you're like looking around, cautioning in what you say.
They're capturing you. It's not like you're like just,
Yeah, you're being controlled. Yeah, performing. Yeah. Even though some people were performing. But
who was performing?
Well, they're not in the show, so it's probably a good thing.
Okay. They didn't make it.
No, I think all the girls that ended up in the mains were pretty nice girls.
Yeah.
Like, were pretty good girls.
Who was your favourite?
Megan, Sarova. Yeah.
Who was your least favourite?
I don't want to be messy, really.
Who was your least favourite? Who did you talk to the least?
I'd actually, probably Ashley. But Ashley's lovely, though.
Ashley.
The air hostess. She's lovely, but she's a jet setter. But she's like, because of her job. She's an air hostess.
But you saw her there, though.
Oh, in the lounge. She was to the least. Oh, so Megan was my girl in the lounge.
Okay. I love Megan.
Yeah.
So you and her were my favourite. As in, like, I'm like, these are my people.
Yeah.
Like, I feel you guys. Yeah. Like, genuinely, I just love people who can just be free and be themselves. You know, obviously on TV and stuff, there's an element of, okay, I know people are watching me, but you can see there's a energy that you both were radiating that came from just inside, that you wasn't being too careful. So, okay, Megan was, your girl.
but definitely everything you just said there, she's such a free character. She's a creative as well. Yes. She's an entertainer. So she'd be doing like a backflip or she'd be doing handstands randomly, but that's just her nature. She's not performing. That's just who she is.
Yeah. Who do you feel like was performing out of the girls?
Out of the girls, I don't think anyone was like performing.
Who was more conscious? Like
conscious? I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like they were performing. And the thing is that I didn't actually. So there's another girl, Katisha. We didn't speak in the lounges because I felt like she was actually going for a lot.
Who, Katisha?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like in the lounges, she looked like she was really going for a lot. Like maybe a lot was just going on.
It was
so
too
actually.
Much.
Yeah, and we were dating Demila. We were dating like Demila.
You were dating Demila as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you think of him then?
When? Now or in the pods?
No, in the pods. Did you think he was too quiet? You could be honest.
A lot of people thought that as well. A lot of the girls thought he was too quiet.
Yeah.
I think me and him were literally bicker like brother and sister.
In the pods? When you guys were talking?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Wait, okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you feel like the guys put you into like a sister zone, friend zone? Not friend zone, sister zone, as in like homie?
I don't know, because I don't know. I think I was too strong for them. I think maybe I came across very strong. Like they all had a perception of me that wasn't who I was. Because when they met me, they were surprised that I was
think
who
it's
I
your
am.
voice.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
Well, it's very strong.
You have a strong London voice.
Do you think?
100%. Like you can just tell, but you don't look like your voice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh,
you don't.
Okay.
Not like it's bad.
Yeah.
But it's just so strong that you may feel. You may think that your parents may be strong.
Oh, really?
But you look like a buttercup. But you've got a strong voice.
Yeah.
So it may, because it's Love is Blind, they're only going off of your vibe, your tone and stuff like that. But you said that Mr. Spleen was the only one that really saw you. Yeah. How?
So like on the date, so like I said, I was dating Demila. We're first dating like 15 men all at once. And then you've got to decipher from those 15 men who do you want to see more.
Okay.
And like...
How quickly do you have to do that?
After the dates.
The first set of dates?
First set of dates, you have to decipher who's your top.
Top how many?
Well, it's like a system. It's like Love is Blind system. That
okay.
I don't know if I can go too deep in it, but it's a Love is Blind system. You kind of let them know who your top connections are.
Okay.
The guys also let Netflix know who their top connections are.
Yeah.
And then, but if Demila's my top connection, but I'm not Demila's top connection, we might not see each other. Do you get what I mean? So it has to also be in alignment.
Right, yeah.
Because like if I really like Javen, but Javen doesn't really like me, he's put me like 8th or 9th on his list.
Yeah.
Then I'm probably not going to see him. But if he's put Megan 3rd on his list and Megan's put him 4th on his list, then he's going to see her, even though I've put him 1st on my list.
So it has to match.
It kind of has to match, in a sense.
Okay.
So in regards to like Patrick was not my 1st, wasn't my 2nd, wasn't my 3rd, wasn't my 4th. He was my 5th.
Okay, who was your 1st?
Cal. Sorova's man.
Okay.
Beck's man, sorry.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, who's your 2nd?
He's not in the show, but it's called Charlie, Essex boy.
Okay, and who's your 3rd?
Jed. Barda and Jed. But and my reasoning is because they were quite traditional. They came across traditional anyway.
Yeah.
When we're dating in the pods.
Yeah.
And they were very masculine. Like they were like, they want to provide. They want to they love their family. Well, with Cal anyways, he was like, oh, he loves to read, educate himself. He's a business owner. He's into the gym, and I'm into things like that.
That's your type,
Yeah. Gym, business owner, entrepreneur, and he reads and I read.
Yeah.
And then with Jed, it was like family, traditional, provider. Cal was also provider. Charlie was like Jack the Lad. Essex,
right,
you know what we know? Like, Essex banter. You know, so that's what I got familiar with there. And then Demila, it was like culture. We spoke about culture. We sang in there as well. Aww. And then the 5th one, Patrick, I don't remember him until later on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember dating him until later on in the like experiment.
Okay. Don't want to talk about. Okay, let me just go back to your number 1. Yeah.
Okay.
And your number 3. Let's talk about both of them.
Cal and Jed.
Cal and Jed. Yeah. Okay. Did you kind of have a picture when you're in the pod? Do you kind of have a picture of what they would look like?
I knew Cal would be like good looking.
Really?
Because I've got a friend who's half Pakistani and half English, and he's very beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And when you're a gym owner, even when you're a gym owner or like a gym guy, even if you're not facially good looking, you're gonna you look out. You care about if you're a gym person, you care about how you look.
Right.
So you know they're gonna be attractive.
Right.
Jed, I wasn't, because he's also from Essex. I wasn't sure because I just thought he would have the smooth bit, and he did have it.
The hair. Only ways that's it.
Yeah. and he did have it actually.
Yeah.
So he did kind of fit. And I think I think Lebanese men are attractive. I don't know, but you think dark hair, dark, which he is, dark features, masculine, strong man.
Yeah.
And he is that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I knew Cal would be good looking because of the gym.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and because I've got someone who's half Pakistani, half English. I know someone, and he's very beautiful.
So is that after seeing them, are they your typical type?
No.
Who's your typical type?
Out of the show?
Yeah.
I'd say Javen is a type.
A-type?
Yeah, A-type that I go for.
Yeah.
Like the beard, the hair. The hair in the show, not the hair now. I don't mind his hair now.
Not the cameras.
Yeah, But Javen is a type that I'd go for.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else is. Demila's tall, dark, and handsome, but he's not my tall, dark, and handsome.
Yeah.
But he's handsome though.
I get what you mean.
But he's not my tall, dark, and handsome.
And that's the thing about types, is that you can be the physical type, but not the energy type.
Yeah.
And I think what we were talking about earlier is that as much as he was the good guy, he wasn't given the vim that Javan was getting. And that's the reason why you said that Katisha didn't choose him.
Well, my opinion is that like I see why she picked him because he was hot property as well.
Who was?
Javen.
Really?
Yeah, he was hot property. A lot of the girls fancied him. Yeah, but Demila ended with Katisha and that was it. Like he only really had Katisha. Javen still had pickings. Javen still had girls that wanted to date him.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Do you get what I mean? But Demila's still lovely.
Yeah.
But Demila kind of ruined it for himself by giving the flowers.
Really?
Yeah, because the girls didn't want to know.
Why?
Because in that process, remember you have no phones, you're not talking to anyone, family or friends, like we're all dating the same guy, so it's competitive.
Yeah.
So when a guy gets a gift for a girl, that's it.
So it was too premature?
Yeah, it was too premature or he shouldn't have done anything.
Why?
Because it's like, that's my babe, that's the one I want.
It's too much.
It's territorial.
So? Isn't that what women want?
Yeah, well, for Katisha, it's amazing because but
it wasn't amazing because she didn't go with him, even though he bent over backwards for her.
I know, and that's where he, thingied himself in the foot because.
But this is what women said that they want.
No, okay, so in terms of so Demila was dating Katisha, he was dating me, he was dating Yolanda and dating another girl called Laurie.
Oh, so you're saying that when he did that, it cut off all the other women?
Yeah. Because he's made it clear you're the one I want. And for Katisha, that's great news. Do you get what I mean? But unfortunately, he put his eggs in the wrong basket. Obviously it's loving it or whatever. But yeah, so he did that prematurely because if he didn't do that, he would have still been dating me, Yolanda and Laurie. And you never know what could have happened. Do you get what I mean? He ruined it for himself there.
I hear what you mean.
Because then we were all like, we're not second fiddle. Like, this is marriage.
And that's the thing about the show, is nobody wants to be second. But at the same time, the whole point is that everyone dates everybody.
Yeah.
So someone's going to have to be second and first. But that's why I think like some women's pride be like, nah, not me.
Yeah, and basically we were like, okay, in the real world, I know we wouldn't see the guy giving flowers to one girl and then treating you differently. However, though, in this process, if a girl gets a gift from a guy, it's kind of like a ha-ha to your face. I know they're not saying ha-ha, but I'd be saying ha-ha.
I get what you mean.
He wants me and not you.
Yeah.
But she didn't do that, but I would do that.
Right.
I'd probably do that. I'd probably be like, ha-ha. So he wants me, not you.
Right.
Kind of vibe. But so it was premature. Like, us girls would say it's premature. He wouldn't. He'd say, well...
I'm locking it in.
Yeah. Well, he'd say, that connection has nothing to do with our connection. You should just focus on our dates. But then you're intentionally trying to make someone special and stand out to you. You're trying to let them know, I want you, basically. You're doing up poems, you're doing up flowers. That's clear. It's clear. You don't want us, you want her. So we're helping you.
Right.
We're removing ourselves from the rat race. And as well, Patrick was really pursuing me.
Yeah. Is that what you liked? Is that what drew you to him?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's naturally what women want.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not about like the other ones that are a bit like 50-50, but the ones that are giving you more energy is usually the type that you gravitate towards.
Yeah.
But then I noticed that even in the pods, you guys, I don't want to offend anyone, but like spiritual guys.
Yeah.
The whole spiritual, if a guy says that he's spiritual as a Christian, you can't do it.
Yeah, I agree.
But you gave him a chance.
Yes. You want me to speak or?
Yes.
Okay. So girl, and this is where like, obviously we don't see everything. We just, sorry. Is it, oh my God.
No, you're good. Do this.
Oh, is that a trick?
Yeah.
Is that a trick?
You pull it off,
I've got some. Is that a trick?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I'm going to learn that. Thank you. A good trick I'm learning.
Yeah.
Learning from
that one's for free.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah.
so unfortunately, you guys don't get to see everything. Obviously, like Netflix do a great job of showing as much as possible because they're showing this year. They actually showed 6 couples.
Yeah.
Like with me and Patrick, a love triangle, and then the 5 main couples.
Yeah.
Yes, the 6.
Yeah.
So with me and Patrick, you literally only got to see like a snippet of our connection, and it was actually a really deep connection. We weren't in love with each other. I was not in love with him. He was not in love with me. However, we had like a fondness for each other. We had a care for each other, and like I said, he saw me when no one else saw me. Like he pursued me. I don't know what he wants to say online, but he did pursue me because he wasn't top of my.
No, you're right. No, but even in the edit, we saw that he locked in.
Yeah.
We didn't see him connect with anybody else.
Yeah.
So there definitely was something there.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate that he was letting other people know that he didn't have a connection there, but he was letting me know that he did have a connection.
So that's why you feel like he was playing games.
Yeah, I don't know if he was playing. I don't know what game he was playing because I don't understand.
I don't even think he knows what he was doing there. I think he just ended up there and was like, oh maybe my spleen fed me. But that's what it was giving.
Yeah.
It was giving like there's not much going on up here. And personally, I like intellectual guys.
Yeah. They're mentally stimulated.
Did you have that?
Well, okay, so go back into your question on how being unequally yoked, right?
Yeah.
So with him, so with our dates, which I think it's actually in the edit actually where he talks about how he grew up Christian and Catholic.
Yeah.
How his dad is Christian. How we also said he also said to me that he'd convert to Christianity.
He would.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Sorry, red flag.
I know. What? Oh, is that a red flag?
100%.
Oh, I thought
Go on, continue.
Continue.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay. So he said he'd convert to Christianity, and then I said, okay, cool, because I said I'm a Christian. How's this gonna work? And he said, yeah, I'll convert. So he was saying everything to like appease me. Do you get what I mean? And then he was like, I know Psalm 23. I was like, okay, come on then, let's pray together. So that.
I'm a Christian.
I know.
I'm a Christian for you, baby.
I know, really. I know. But the thing is, but also as well, you got to remember these 15 men, that none of them are doing that godly route. He was the closest. He was the closest. He was the closest
so
to
close,
it.
But so far.
I know, so close. So close yet so far. And like Demila, even though Demila's a Christian, but he's still very new in his journey.
Yeah.
And as am I. But you know, some people are just like further in their journey than others. And I just remember questions I was asking Demila. I was like, you've still got work to go.
And the one thing I'll give you was asking the question.
Yeah.
And you definitely did represent a woman of faith on the show out of all the other people. So it was really refreshing to see that. But I will always say that if you ask a guy about his faith story, and he says, back in the day, I used to go to church. My mom and my grandmother used to take me. I'm like,
I go at Christmas.
I am nice. That's cute. That's cute. What was your story?
Yeah.
And then the converting for you. I know it sounds nice, but imagine. Nah. You should have your own faith. There's a reason why he's on that journey and not the Christian journey, because I do believe that maybe he did experience Christianity and it wasn't for him. But for him to say that he will convert for you, even if it was the other way around, I just don't think you should convert for anybody. I think it should be genuinely in your faith. But to me, I believe he's searching. So why did you react that way at the reunion?
At the reunion or the mixer?
At the mixer.
At the mixer. But also as well, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
And to play Angel's advocate, let's say Angel. I don't want to say that the God forbid any devil. God forbid any devil. The Angel's advocate.
That's the Nigerian in you.
God forbid any devil. Sorry, I need to start saying that. Angel's advocate. I'd like to say that, like, you know what? I think I wanted the process to work so much for me.
You did, yeah.
And I think I felt like, okay, because as well, before you go on the show, they ask you all these questions about yourself. You do all these psychological tests and all these tests.
Yeah.
So you think, okay, I'm doing all these tests. So even like scientifically, it could work.
It could work.
Do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean. You was hopeful.
I was hopeful. And you know, obviously, we're people of faith.
Yeah.
So that is the premises of our belief system, being hopeful, right? Have faith like a child. So I had faith like a child for this process. Obviously, maybe the wrong sort of faith for this. Anyway, but I had faith like a child.
Right faith, wrong guy.
Yeah, essentially. So I had faith. And I think as well, I was like, because this experience is for you to be open-minded to maybe what you're normally going for. Do you get what I mean? Like be open-minded to something else.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, God, I'm going to be open-minded. And even regardless of faith, but I know that is a strong foundation, a strong pillar that is important and a fundamental for a relationship to be successful, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, though, he relayed characteristics of Christ. Do you get what I mean? As in serving,
what you mean. Like the
giving. His character. Yeah. The way he spoke was like empathetic and kind, and that he wanted to give and that he wanted to serve.
I get what you mean.
So, and sometimes as well, we can be in the world, some Christians can be horrible, let's be honest.
True.
Some Christians can be worse than atheists.
They can know the word, the Bible, they can preach. Character stinks.
Yeah. And they might be doing a madness behind closed doors.
I get what you mean.
Do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean,
So sometimes I try to give people grace.
Yeah.
I know at the end of the day, like actually saying wholeheartedly I'm a Christian is actually like admitting that the Lord Jesus is your savior.
Yeah.
You know, you have to make that declaration.
Yeah.
But I think for me it's like it's so close yet so far.
Yeah.
You know? And I think I was hopeful that okay, he's saying all these things, he's got the premises of a Christian in terms of foundations, in terms of wanting to help others, be kind, wanting to give. So I thought, okay, that's something we can work with. Right. He's grown up Christian. He knows roughly. He was the closest on the show to being a fit. Yes. And essentially. Yeah.
And that's what the show is about, really. Yes. And then giving them grace to show you.
Yeah.
Do you wish that he gave you a chance to get to know him?
I think if I did, it would have been Arms House. Like
I feel like you guys would be fighting, and it would have been amazing TV.
I think the thing is, I'll be honest. Obviously, being a Christian is a journey. Yeah, it's not an easy path.
Yeah,
but it is easy, but it's hard. What did they say? It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle
than for a rich man to enter heaven.
Yeah. So I feel like I've still got things I've got to work on because I'm a petty queen.
Yeah,
I'm petty.
We saw.
Yeah. Oh. And that's me last year.
Right.
So and I'm still working at. I'm still working on it.
Have
like
you changed?
I don't know. But you know, like Nigerians, I mean, we're petty. You go lower, we'll go
lower to hell.
Go lower. So I think that's just me. But I do it in like a playful way, not in a malicious way.
To be honest, when you reacted that way, like at the mixer. To be honest, that was so funny to me.
Yeah, my family found it funny.
I knew it could have been like seen like, oh, that was uncalled for. I feel like Cal was upset at you.
Cal?
Yeah.
I actually thought like Cal was actually encouraging
me. Really?
Yeah. Because
when you stepped away, he kind of closed the circle like, oh, women.
Oh, really?
That's what I got from it anyway. Maybe. And he was really rooting for the guys this season. Like,
no, there's more guys who were rooting for Patrick than Cal was. Like even Jav and D were shocked that we were even in the show.
Who?
Javen and Demola.
They were shocked about what?
They were shocked that me and Patrick's love story, was like shown.
Why?
Because like Patrick was so like nonchalant about it to them. Yeah, and that's another thing why I was like, you're a liar. Because he was
You're a what?
You're a liar. Liar. You're a liar.
That was the only singing that we actually got in the show. And it was beautiful, honestly.
I know, and Spinal Rectum. Yeah, literally. I don't know where the one-liners came from, but they came from the Holy Spirit, maybe. I don't know. But you know what, actually, my mum said actually that the Holy Spirit was actually warning me, and it was holy anger. That's what I'm saying.
Righteous anger.
I don't know if my mum was enabling me, but she was like, you had holy anger because you already saw his character before anyone even knew it. You know? So unfortunately, like at the mixer now, like the thing is that a lot of things went on behind closed doors. Actually, no, a lot of things actually happened on camera, but they didn't show it, thank God.
Yeah.
But he was saying a lot of things, unkind things. Yeah, to me and about me behind my back.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm okay with you saying no. I have no problem with rejection because at the end of the day, it wouldn't have worked anyway.
It wouldn't have worked. Yeah. It would have been nice to see.
Can you imagine? Oh, it would have been chaos, Breeny.
Yeah, but I feel like he robbed your experience on the show.
Yeah,
which we would have definitely wanted to see more of. Which is, but it's kind of catch-22 because he did what was right, as in he didn't lead you on like some of the other guys. Okay, he didn't lead you on and say, okay, I'm gonna marry you when he had no intention of marrying you.
Yeah.
But he did. How do you think he led you on? What are you most upset about?
I think it's like, I'm upset that, so the last date is the proposal date, where he breaks it, where he ends it, where he ends, so we don't move on in the process.
Yes.
So the date before that was 16 hours before, yeah, and we were affirming each other. He was saying we'll get married, we'll travel, we'll buy a house. My dad will love you. I will look after you. I'll provide for you. So Breeny, when a man is telling you these things and you're only going off of his voice, that's all you can go off.
Right.
And he's telling you you're amazing. You challenge me. We'll grow together.
Oh.
Like. And then, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm all up to the girls. They're telling me, how do you feel? I'm like, I feel at peace. I'm going to write him a song.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him my devotion. Like, tell him, even though we're not in love with right now, but he has the qualities that I can fall in love with. So that's why, like, I went into that proposal date. Like,
no, you were ready. No, that was so sad. Like, the way that you got shut down. Like, you was like, I'm ready with my song.
I know, you ready? You want to hear my cheeky song? Listen,
and it was silent. What did you think? Like, when it was silent, what did you think?
I think I knew. I knew at that point, like, oh no, it's a no. Which sucks because he could have told me the night before.
He could have, yeah.
Or been like, you know what, yeah, I'm enjoying getting to know you, but I'm not sure. None
At
of
least
that.
give you that
heads up.
Yeah.
None of that, Breeny.
Yeah, okay,
None
yeah.
of that.
I get
which is unfair.
I get it. I get why he was upset. What was the song that you were gonna sing to him?
It was one I wrote, actually.
Do you have a little bit of it?
I only remember a little bit.
Just replace the name of my name.
To my Breeny. That's all I remember. That's all I remember, hon.
Really?
Yeah. To my Breeny. Yeah, that's all.
That's it.
That's all I can remember, hon.
No, I'm in love.
I know, literally. He would have fallen in love. He shouldn't let me sing it.
You shouldn't have sang it anyways. Like, I know you're breaking up with me, but
I know.
Too much bleeding.
Too much bleeding. Spinal rectum. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little U-turn. Mm-hmm. Is there everything that you wanted to say regarding like the show? Because now I want to talk about dating.
Okay.
Is there anything that you wanted to say? Or like maybe people are like misinterpreting about you? Because to be honest, like I don't know why people are painting you to be the villain because you are actually so funny. Like what do you think that is?
I think it's sad that what I'm seeing online is that people are saying I've given into the angry black girl edit. Like I let Netflix paint me like that. But at the end of the day, Netflix aren't in control of
No, they're not. No.
And you know what? Yeah, they gave me a lot of grace.
They did. Oh, they did?
Yeah.
It was worse.
Yeah. It was worse. Yeah, Breeny. That's why when I saw it, I said, thank the Lord. I said, thank you, God. Because I told my family, I said, I went ham. I went worse. Yeah. I went worse.
At the mixer?
Yeah. It was worse. Yeah. But the thing is that he antagonized me.
You can tell. And it's the calm ones. It's the calm ones.
It's the worst.
Calm ones.
I know. Zen.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, that know how to push your buttons. Yeah, I know. So I was talking and he was talking over me and he wasn't letting me speak. So then I was like, whatever. My pettiness is coming out now. You're going to get it now. Yeah. And that's basically what happened. But he was also like doing a lot of things, doing too much that was aggravating. Like it's like he was pushing.
Jabbing.
Yeah, he was trying to poke the bear and the bear came out. The bear came out and wanted to eat Little Red Riding Hood. Is it the bear or the wolf? Yeah, the wolf came out to play and he couldn't handle it.
Mate, he picked the wrong one.
Do you get what I mean? But the thing is, at the end of the day, I was just the unlucky one that he picked because he was gonna pick one because he had an ulterior motive, he had a plan, and I was collateral damage, unfortunately. But I was the wrong one to mess with too, because I'll hold you accountable.
I hold your feet to the fire.
Literally, I literally will do that.
I love that.
So, but I genuinely it's sad because we had a really deep connection. And we got on so, in the pods, we got on so well, regardless of spleen, spinal rectum, regardless of human desire, regardless of that stuff. Because he didn't say it that much in our dates.
Okay.
We really only spoke about, how we want to show up in the world.
Right.
How we want to bring up our kids. How we want to love people and give to others. Literally, and that's the basis of Christianity, right?
Yes.
Serving others.
Yes.
So we had a really deep connection. We weren't in love, but if all of this didn't happen, we could have been friends.
Yeah, at the very least.
And I'm more than happy to be friends because I'm friends with D. Me and D, I called him Sassy in the pods. But me and D are cool. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. We bicker like brother and sister, but at the end of the day, he's cool, he's bro. Do you know what I mean? Jav is hilarious. You'll love him. So he's so funny.
Hopefully.
I know, yeah, he's very cheeky. But very honest, very direct.
Yeah.
So I can be cool with anyone. It's just be kind.
Yeah. So, do you think you played into the angry black woman
That's the
stereotype,
thing.
or you're just yourself and you got angry because you have a right to be angry. But I feel like with social media and everything, they like to put people in boxes.
Yeah.
And TV shows like characters.
Yeah, and narratives.
And narratives. So I don't think it's even personal. I think people that want to give you a chance, they will give you a chance. And we were talking about earlier that, you know, you're very strong.
Yeah.
So you're kind of, you're giving into the narrative in a sense of like, you're not showing like a vulnerable side.
Yeah,
but I don't feel like you need to. Because if that's not what you would do in your normal life, you're not going to come online and start crying.
Do you get what I mean?
But you didn't do anything wrong.
I already cried.
Yeah, I don't know.
So do I not fit that one? Where's the empathy there?
Yeah.
But in regards to, like, that's the thing, because I hold people accountable in my real life.
Yeah.
In real life.
Yeah.
Like, if you're my mate, and you've done something mad, I'd be like, Breeny, you've done something mad.
Yeah.
Like, that's not cool.
Yeah.
And the thing is as well, people have to remember, this sort of guy I'm talking to, he's coming from a place of like vengefulness. So it's really hard to have a normal conversation with someone who's trying to make you look bad intentionally.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's a hard
I get what
one.
you mean, yeah.
Because unfortunately, it's like, you don't want to fight dirty, but he's fighting dirty.
Yeah.
So for dirty to hear dirty,
you
got to be dirty. Do you get what I mean? Like, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know people say take the high road, whatever, but I was being my authentic self.
Yeah.
And I did start calm.
Yeah.
I did start this conversation calmly. I wanted us to be normal because as well, we were all hanging out after the pod stage ended.
Yeah.
We were all messaging, we were all in group chats. He's messaged and chatted to everyone but me, the person he had the connection with. Still to this day, still not spoken to me since that mixer.
So he deserved it. Anyway, moving on.
Amen.
He deserved it. Okay, so we're going to be talking about dating, your dating experiences in London and what it's like, because I think the girls want to know. Like, I think the girls want other girls to relate with.
Okay.
Is it important how much money a man makes?
Yes, to some extent.
In what way?
What about you?
No, don't ask me. This is your interview.
Because I've seen your Facebook. I want to know what you think too.
Tell me yours and then I'll tell you.
Okay, so wait, what was the question again? Oh, does he have to make money?
Is it important to you?
I think for me, because when you're like successful in your field, unfortunately for some men, that it can make them feel like inadequate. Yeah. It can make them feel that like they're not also like fulfilling their role as a man. Some not all men, some men.
Yeah.
Also as well, it can change the power dynamic because if it's like you're making like 3 times, 4 times more, than your man.
Yeah.
It's like also who gets this bill, who gets that bill, can you afford this bill? Can you know? But it's like if you know your man's making the same or more than you, I think it just makes your life easier. Because I think for men, the natural role, you know, when we look at the Bible and things like that, like Abraham led, Moses led, Joseph led, like they're leaders. Yeah. When do you hear of a woman really like, not saying that a woman can't lead or shouldn't lead, because there are moments where women lead. Jesus first showed himself to, is it Mary Magdalene? Yeah. Mary Magdalene, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not belittling women at all. However, in the Bible it says how God leads the home, then the man, then the woman like submits to the man. Yeah. But also the man needs to submit to God. Yeah. So I just feel like that order works, you know, and I think for that.
So what does the order have to do with money?
In terms of that's his job to provide, isn't it? Like that's his job to kind of make sure that he's adequately earning to provide for you and the family. No?
Yeah. Okay. So there's providing. Okay. But we're talking about like
earnings,
like the financial level. So if he was making less money than you, could he still lead you?
How much less?
Just less.
Okay, so how much am I earning? How much she's earning? Give me.
I don't know how much money you make.
No. Give me.
I don't want to speak in hypotheticals though, because this is what we do on the online. Hypothetical. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's earning, let's say, I don't know, 30K less than you.
Oh, that's quite big. Okay, that's a big difference.
It depends on how much you're earning. So this is the thing. Do you know what I mean? So let's just say he is able to keep up with you, but he's making less.
And as well, is he keeping up with me because that's what that's his lifestyle, or is keeping up with me to appease me? Well, there's a difference.
That's too complicated.
I know, that's a thing.
What you said, is you want a guy that's going to be able to provide. Yeah. What does that even mean? If you are a woman that has your own money, what does him providing mean to you?
I think him providing means to me. So how I visualize what sort of life I want to live is that if I don't want to work anymore, we're cool.
That's it.
Yeah. basically. But then we can still live the lifestyle that we're living whether I work or not. Do you get what I mean?
But is that realistic?
Well, like I said, God makes the foolish things of the world wise and the wise things of the world.
That's too foolish for God. That's too foolish. No, but I'm asking that because I really want to understand what that attachment mindset to money is. Mm-hmm. Because okay, if it's just the fact that you don't want to have to work, mm-hmm. yeah. What if you enjoy working? What if you?
That's the thing I do.
What if you never stop working? So then the way that I see it nowadays, back in the day, women didn't have jobs, yeah. Mm. So now that they have jobs, it's now a 2-income house.
Yeah.
And we women will be very surprised to see what the dynamics of married couples are. Even the ones that are making money, the ones on the outside, you'll be like, oh, this is a successful man or whatever. You'll be surprised how much the wife actually also does contribute. But it kind of feels like nowadays everyone's talking about I have to be with a provider, but when it's like that, it's like he has to be like making way more money in order to be able to lead. Is that true? And is that really like in this day and age? Because we can go back to the Bible and justify it and say a man has to make more money. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We can say that, right? But realistically, in this day and age, like, is that important? Is it important?
The thing is, I've dated guys that make less money than me. Yeah. But they have the provider mindset, and also they're hustlers.
Okay.
So it's like they had a job, but they also had businesses as well.
Yeah.
So there was potential there.
Yeah.
However, I think now, like I'm 30 now, I think I'm looking for someone that's a bit more established, that you're already making like a good income. You're not like, there's not potential, you're already doing it. Do you get what I mean? Because I'm already doing it. Okay. So I want someone to meet me where I'm at.
That makes sense. Mm-hmm. And that's like naturally you want to feel safe with someone.
Yeah.
But what if you're with a guy that is doing really well, but then, with people with businesses, the money is dipping and it dip down. Yeah. What happens if the whole business just crashes? Then what happens then? Is he no longer a provider?
No, but I think as well, what did they say? There's like a saying like, I don't know what the saying is, but about teaching them to fish instead of just giving them the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to be with a man that he knows how to fish, that people don't give him.
And he can get it if he uses it.
Yeah.
So then that's not even about money then.
It's mindset and character.
It's mindset. So let's say you meet a guy that's on minimum wage, yeah, or is on 50k, 40k, whatever the minimum wage is, yeah. But because he's got that mindset, yeah, he can make $1 million.
Amen. Yeah, so that's what
is that
I'm saying.
Okay?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I've dated men that make less than me, but they're ambitious and they've got businesses like potential. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like just where I'm at right now.
But is it more important that they're ambitious or more important that they got money right now?
Now where I am, money right now.
Okay.
But before, it was like if you were ambitious, and I see you've been proactive, cool. But right now it's like
what changed?
I think what changed is that what changed is my standard. Is that right to say? My standard?
Why did your standard change?
Because I think I felt like, I know you can't comparison is thief of joy, but I feel like you know what, money can be made, There's a lot of money to make out there. Yeah. I know UK is hard, but like if you tunnel in, you could be successful. Yeah. Whether it's a cleaning business, whether it's a jewelry business, whether it's makeup, like people are really doing well in life.
Yeah, they are.
So, and I think obviously now at our age, obviously I know people peak at different times, but there's no reason why you shouldn't like have a goal and you're trying to like get there. Do you get what I mean? I guess life happens and stuff like that, but I think for me, it's like I tunnel visioned at 18, and I'm not even where I want to be yet. But where I am now is like very good for me. And I'm not the smartest person in the room. I'm not the prettiest person in the room, but I made it work. So what's your excuse? Maybe I'm a bit too hard.
No, that does make a lot of sense.
So I think when I meet guys, I'm like, okay, so what's your story? And I think I like guys that are hustlers. Like they've come from crap because they work hard to get there, and I respect that because I'm the same. Yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah. So I think that's the perspective that I'm coming from. Like I love a grafter, I love a hard worker because also I don't want to work as hard. I'll be honest, I don't want to work as hard, but I really respect that. I respect grafters. I respect guys that like want the best life from themselves because they didn't grow up from it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm attracted to.
So would you say then, in the yes or no, is it more about the ambition and the graft than it is about the money?
Can it be both?
Yes, I guess so.
Maybe, can it be both? I don't know. I think it's character is important.
Yeah.
I think that's the fundamental. Character is important.
Is it ideal that like the person, like the person that you marry is a millionaire? Is it like ideal?
No.
So it's not a particular number?
No, it's not a particular number.
Just more than you.
Like you said, peaks and troughs.
Yeah.
I think, like you said as well, I like to work. Like, I like what I do.
Yeah. And you also want to work together.
100%. And I want to be a team. Like, even though I have mine and you have your own, we'll be building together. So that's why I need us to be in alignment.
Yeah.
You need to be a grafter, because if you're not a grafter, I'm the dreamer. Normally with my partners, I'm the dreamer, and they help me put it into fruition.
Yeah.
So for me, I need a guy that's a doer. Like, you have integrity. When you say something, you do it. Do you get what I mean? So that's really important for me, to be with someone that understands, okay, you have a dream. So how do we make this happen? How do we make it tangible?
Yeah.
You know, I can't be with a guy that's like, oh, I'm not feeling like this today. Oh, I'm not feeling like that. Because that would jar me.
Yeah.
So I think I know myself and what I work well with.
You need someone to match your energy.
Yeah, or more so.
Yeah.
Because I can also be very lazy. So I need someone that's more...
We can all be.
Yeah, I can be very, very lazy. Don't get it twisted, please.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. But yeah, I just need a guy that's just on it. Like Vim. 100%.
I hear it.
You know, because I believe in being led. And that's how I want to be led. I want to be led into the promised land. Promised land of money. No, I'm joking. Promised land of like just prosperity.
Yeah.
In health as well. Like someone that takes their health seriously, that eats well, family. Someone that loves their family. Like, you know, I want someone that really commits to things 110%.
And how hard has it been to find that person?
Hard. Because I think it's like, I also want to be feminine, right? And you've met me now. You see, I'm very ambitious. I'm very driven. I'm quite hard. But then in a relationship, I'm very soft and I'm very submissive, because I understand that's how I would like the dynamic to be. So yeah, in London, it's hard even just to find traditional men, like men that believe in like providing for you and looking after you. Like, that's hard in itself.
Why?
Everyone just wants to do 50-50.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone wants to do 50-50, low effort. Minimum effort, what they can get away with. And that's my experience so far. So it's like, once I gauge that you're like 50-50 vibes, I don't even entertain it. But that's a lot of people now.
But that means that what you're prioritizing in a relationship, it sounds like from everything we've just spoken about, that like financial security type of stuff, because everything goes back to money, if you notice.
Okay, yeah.
So that's really important to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so initially, if you meet someone that's 50-50, you wouldn't even give them a chance.
No, hell no. But it's not even 50-50 because it's the mindset. Like the last guy that I was seeing, he was very much like provide. So not even financially, like if I needed to park my car somewhere, he'd go and park it.
Yeah.
That's not even a big thing.
Yeah. Petrol
station, he's gone to, we're both in the car. Maybe it's my car and I'm even driving because he's not on the insurance. He'll put the petrol in and he'll go pay.
But do you get that treatment on first date, or do you have to get to know the person before you get those perks, I guess?
So first date with him, he was pretty masculine, like told me where I can park, told me where to go, what time. Yeah, but it's different men, innit? But that's what I like.
Yeah.
So it depends who you're dating.
So why didn't it work out with that guy, would you say?
I thought he wasn't ready, unfortunately.
Is that a big deal? Is that a big thing in dating nowadays as well?
Yeah, like they meet you, they're like, you're a great girl, you're like, what I'm looking for, you help me, I help you. But then they're like, am I ready for marriage though? No. Yeah. It's scary.
So what are they doing? What are we doing?
I don't know, Breeny.
Do you feel like guys are just out here dating for fun?
I think because
or for ego. Because if you're not looking to take someone seriously, if they're not dating for marriage, then why are we here?
I know.
But I also feel like women also have the same thing. Some women they're not looking to be in a serious relationship, but they want the perks of take me out, take me to the honest fancy day, dress up. So do you know what? Do you know what I noticed watching Love Is Blind is that it seems like there's two different types of people.
Like men or women?
Both.
Okay.
In the dating pool, which is making it muddy and dirty.
Yeah, I agree.
The serious people that are really ready for relationships and marriage, and the very unserious ones that are just there to have fun.
Not Javen. And Sarova, very serious and wants to meet someone.
Did you say Javen's serious?
No, Javen's the
okay,
that one. And Sarova's the serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Cal is there as well.
I don't know with Cal because he might be in between.
No.
Oh.
There's no in between. There is actually no in between, and I believe that there's certain men that are marriage material.
Yeah.
Some men are boyfriend material.
Okay.
Cal was giving me boyfriend material, and there was someone else that hadn't been in a long.
Demola.
No.
Patrick. That's the only Kieran. That's the only ones. Kieran's the one that's married.
Javan,
boyfriend. Material. Cal, you said boyfriend. Billy, the air hostess in army.
He needs healing.
Yeah.
He already did the long lifetime marriage thing and it didn't work out. I believe he needs healing before he goes into. I think he's husband material, but not now.
Okay.
Not now.
Which is fair.
But when I say boyfriend material, I feel like it's like you're just here for vibes and fun. I think Bada, I don't think she's ready to be a wife.
I think she is, you know.
No.
I think she is.
No.
Why?
No.
I think she is Breeny.
No, she's saying it, and this is. I think then people are gonna hate me, yeah. But I think it's easier for women to hide than
what do you
men.
think she's hiding?
I don't think she's ready for marriage. I think she likes the idea of marriage. I think a lot of women like the idea of marriage, but not ready to be a wife.
Why don't you think she's ready to be a wife though?
Because
I want to see it. I want to see
even that, like, I don't know what happened between her and Jed. But whatever it wasn't as deep for her to be carrying on like that. The maturity for me wasn't there. She picks up her life and she moves to Dubai. I feel like she wants that certain lifestyle. And as much as she sees her parents having that, I don't think she wants that. Even her whole I'm independent. Who you're saying, you want a guy that is going to be like taking initiative, paying, and she's fighting the man to pay.
But the thing is, remember as well, like we don't see everything.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
We don't see everything, and I think even though someone might say, "I want to pay, I want to do this stuff," are they really doing it? We have to also play.
Are they really doing what?
Like, even though a guy might say, "I want to do this, I want to do that," but actions speak louder than words. Do you get what I mean? Like,
but he had the conversation. He told you he had the conversation.
Yeah,
with her
I agree. I agree.
And said, "I'm going to pay." But this is the problem. I think us women, we're very biased. We don't see ourselves. As much as we see clearly the male faults. Yeah. To me, in my personal opinion, she's not ready for marriage. Okay. Sarova's ready for marriage. Megan's ready for marriage.
Do you think I was? You can be honest. I don't mind. I'm very fiery, so it's for me. Well, okay, that was a year ago. Maybe now speaking to me.
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
You can be honest though.
I think you like the idea.
Yeah, okay.
I think you like the idea of it. Yeah. Because the question is not, am I ready to get married? Is, am I ready to be a wife? Am I ready to serve and to lay down my wants and my desires? Yeah. Most women nowadays are not. And that's actually like fair to say. Mm-hmm. Because we want men to be ready for marriage or to be husbands. But what about us? What about us? And you're going to attract the level that you are at. You're going to attract the expectation. Because if you have like 100 expectations for him, that guy is going to come and have 100 expectations for you. Mm. And I feel like with women, it's okay for us to have 100 expectations. But when they have 100 expectations, it's like, well, you're shallow. That's not fair. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like looking from the outside and being unbiased. Because people think that like, oh, I'm a pick me or something. Like, when I'm just seeing things from like, outside, like, and I believe in like women taking accountability for where they're at and the choices that they make, because even for a little while I was a bit upset at Javan for what happened with him and Katisha, but Katisha chose him. Like, we have to take accountability for our choices. When I look back on my relationships, I can't blame them. I chose them. Do you know what I mean?
And stayed.
Yeah, and stayed. So that's on me. Do you know what I mean? But back to the question, do I think you're on the right path?
Okay, man.
I think you're on the right path. The only reason why, because that whole thing about you want a man that's a Christian, I would not even have blinked. I would not even have entertained him at all. And as I was watching, I was like, what's she gonna say? Is she? So, oh, okay, yeah. I was like, no. But I understand like it's entertainment and TV and stuff like that. But would you say you're ready to be a wife?
I think like now, so like I'm 30 now, at 27, I did like a whole thing where I prayed and fasted for like a month.
Yeah. And, for what? Marriage?
Just in general.
Okay.
Because I then made the decision that I didn't want to do music anymore, like be an artist.
Yeah.
So I was like, God, what's the next step then? Because I had a lot of idolatry to my career. So I said, okay, God, what's the next step then? I don't know what I want to do. And then when I kind of like humbled myself and tried to die to self, like obviously when you fast, you're killing your flesh,
yes.
right? Then I got revelation, you know, and I think the revelation was to go into different endeavors, and I also valued family a lot more, and valued like building a life with someone at that point.
Yeah.
So at 27, I've just started to really try and build a life with Christ.
Yeah.
And I realized I had to die to self.
To do that.
Yeah. And I'm still figuring, and that's what was one of the deciding factors of going on Love is Blind, because I thought, okay, this is an unconventional way. Let's see, like Wagwan, let's see what can happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I'm still dying to self, but I am ready to serve. Like, and I think my last like relationship kind of showed me like
how long was you together for?
Like 2 years, just under. So I was ready to like submit. I was ready to learn. I was ready to listen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So even though I come across strong here,
yeah,
but like in a relationship,
I see that. I see that.
Yeah,
no, 100%. Because most women are soft in a relationship.
Yeah. When the man creates that space.
Yeah, 100%. Right? Yeah.
So with the right man, I'm soft. I'm vulnerable. I'm like a little kitten. You know, like I'm like soft. I'm like a little girl.
Yeah.
You know, so and yeah, with that person, I was cooking. I was like doing like the housewifey kind of things. You know, we were supporting each other. We were helping each other. Like we were trying to build a life together.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't work. But that showed me that I'm taking the right steps.
You're on the right track, and you can do that.
Yeah, I can do it. Even though I had to babysit like my nieces the other day, I thought, wow, this is hard, boy. I was like, God, am I ready for this? Like, but God, I want to have kids, but this is hard.
When it's your own kids, you just fall into place, isn't it?
Yeah, because oh my gosh, my nieces, it was a lot. Yeah. It was too much. I thought, God, is she preparing me for that stage? Is it coming soon?
Right.
So yeah, like I want to be ready, and I'll do what it takes to be ready.
What do you think the next step is?
As in what to get
ready? Yeah.
Finding the right man, or the right man finding me. I think the next step is, I don't know what the next. I think for meeting the right man that complements you, like being equally yoked.
Is it important that he's godly?
It's fundamental, isn't it?
Now. But
the thing is, Breeny, why are we meeting good Christian men? Like actual.
Well, you go to a new church now.
Yeah.
So you might find him there.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
But for me, when it comes to Christianity and finding a godly man,
yeah.
And I'm going to go back to what I said about responsibility. I can't expect him to be godly and I'm not godly.
Yeah.
And so when I was dating, I feel like I was in a mindset of like half in, half out. I was like lukewarm. I was like a bit worldly mindset, and then still in Christ. So I was only attracting that type of man that was in and out.
Okay.
And that's toxic. If you would meet someone that's lukewarm and you're in a lukewarm state, it's not good. Do you know what I mean? If I'm lukewarm by myself, yeah. But to add that to the mix, it's just not a good combination. So I knew that I needed to prepare myself and get myself back fully in the camp of Christ, and then actually really surrender and get deep in my relationship, even not even thinking about men or marriage. But once I was there, it was like my eyes opened up to the men that were there. But as long as I was in a lukewarm state, I couldn't even see them. And that's why I would always say, like, it's not about finding the man or meeting the man. It's actually becoming the right woman that will attract and keep that person. Because if you can be a good Christian, you can be a good wife. If you're a bad Christian, you're a bad wife, bad husband, 100%.
Because if you, someone said it to me, it's like when you're sinning, you're cheating on God.
Oh, 100%.
You know? So,
and you can't expect a man to be faithful to you if he's not faithful to God. You can't expect a woman to be faithful to you if she's not faithful to God.
That's so true.
Like, if we're saying that we're Christians, that is the standard. That is actually the standard.
Preach, yeah.
And I feel like that's the key that I will preach to any Christian woman. Any Christian woman. It's about your relationship with God. It's not about him or finding him. He'll come to you, but your relationship with God has to be like front and center.
A1, yeah. And which is what I'm learning.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm grateful for all this Netflix show and stuff. Yeah. But like, even you saying that you took like a hiatus. Yeah, you did. I remember you deleted everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I respect it though, because you know what, like being busy sometimes isn't good, but be still and know that I'm God. So
you know your word.
Yeah, I try. I just need to remember the scripture. The scripture knows that.
Yeah, I never know.
Isaiah 11 verse 16. Yeah, I just remember the sentence.
The sentence, yeah,
but it's hard to remember the actual like scripture like number and everything. But yeah, I'm an advocate of spending time by yourself. Yeah. Maybe days, weeks, months by yourself. And spending it with God, because sometimes you can ask God, you can pray, ask Him for questions. But are we listening? Are we sitting there listening? Are we waiting to hear? No, we're going back to our busy jobs or our busy life or our busy or friends. How are you going to hear God?
You know.
And right now, I'll be honest, like I've not heard God in a while.
Yeah.
Because I've been so busy.
It's real. Me too. Same.
Yeah. So I prefer when I'm in seasons of quietness.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can tunnel vision and you can read your Bible, you can pray, you can fast, you can praise and worship, and that's when you hear God the loudest. You know.
And then that's when you make the right decisions and your direction is like set.
Clear. And that's the path that you feel most alignment with and in peace with. And you meet also the right people too. Do you get what I mean?
Period.
Yeah,
people.
Destiny helpers.
Yeah, 100%.
So I definitely agree with you on taking hiatus. Like probably after all of this, I'll probably take a hiatus. Hiatus too.
It's easy to get caught up in it, isn't it? Like, how do you feel like after now that the show is ended and stuff? Like, do you feel pressure to be an influencer or a person from the show, a cast member? How does that feel?
I feel like you were saying earlier, like Instagram, social media has changed so much. Yeah. It doesn't have the same impact as it did a few years ago. Yeah. So you don't come out of a show and become an instant star.
Yeah.
Not that I came on the show to become an instant star. But I'll be honest though, I thought bagger husband, bagger influencer career, sick. Yes.
Do you wish you went on Love Island?
I got asked to do Love Island.
Would you have?
I don't know if it. The thing is, they asked me for this year actually, and I think let's look at the guys this year.
So I don't advocate for Love Island, but I feel like you'd be a sick cast.
No, I don't.
I feel like for entertainment purposes only, like
I'd be messy. I'd be too.
You would kill it.
But as well though, is anyone really gonna like me on there? Let's be honest.
Yeah. It's changed now though, hasn't it? Like, isn't black women getting shine? Isn't black women getting shine?
Love Island USA.
Okay.
That one.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, Love Island USA, the black girls are doing amazing.
Yeah.
They're like, wow. So if it was Love Island USA, sign me up. But
Love Island USA.
Sign you know my name and number. But UK, nah, man. No, UK's too hard.
Yeah, it is very hard.
UK, like even as well, dating the guys on this show, like a lot of them haven't dated out of their like race. So
yeah. So as much as Love is Blind, they were still kind of closed with their.
Unfortunately, but they should have been. Well, this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think, you know, obviously when you hear Aanu, and then Demila's also on that side, he knows that you're Nigerian.
Oh,
so he's telling the guys, Nigerian. Demila, I'm telling the girls he's Nigerian. Jermaine's Jamaican. Patrick's half Jamaican. Like it's a given.
It's a given
because we are our culture before we're English.
Yeah.
Do you get what
it's in the name. It's in the name. It's in the tone.
It's hard. Yeah. So and then with me and Demila, we're talking about like Nigeria, we're talking about like Gele, we're talking about being in our traditional outfits, we're talking about all of that.
Yeah.
So obviously he's gonna relay that back to the other guys. And unfortunately, like I feel like in UK, let's think of like black women in the media. Like in the media. Like when you think of America, you got Beyonce, you got Naomi Campbell's the only one I can really think of.
Yeah, but she's international. She's gone. Yeah.
But but in America, you have so many big examples of like beautiful black successful women. In UK, can you apart from like Naomi Campbell, like who else can we think of?
There's only a few
that are like big in mainstream media.
Yeah. You know, they've had to work, they've had to grind.
Yeah. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So unfortunately, if you're not surrounded by like beautiful black women, or like in London or in areas where like it's cultured, you know, if you don't know that there's beauty in that country or in that ethnicity, sometimes they have fear, you know. And I'm not getting at anyone about it, but it's just like it's tough to date on. It's tough because some people don't want to go into the unknown. You know, some people do, but some people don't. And I think America, they're a lot more open. Yeah. I think here in UK, I don't know if we're still as open as we like to think.
Are you open?
Oh yeah.
Would you date outside your race?
Yeah. I had a white stepdad, so I'm pretty open-minded.
Your stepdad is from where?
Was white. Was like East Ender.
Oh wow, really? Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so I think that's why I'm so open-minded.
Yeah. That makes sense. You kind of strike me as like a.
I'm open because a lot of my friends wouldn't date like white guys or out of their like, race, which is fine. Everyone has preference. Everyone has a type. Yeah. But I'm super open-minded. I don't care Nigerian, Asian. I've never dated Asian or Chinese, but I'm open.
You're open.
I'm open.
Well, that's the best way to be, isn't it? Because God might surprise you.
Amen.
When was the last time someone approached you in real life?
For what? Like a picture?
To ask you on a like, hey girl, you look nice. Like, do men approach women nowadays?
I've only ever really been approached by like Nigerian or Jamaican men. Because I
Okay.
feel like they're very confident.
They are, yeah. So you do get approached on the street.
Or like men will stop in their car and they want to try and chat to me, but it doesn't get anywhere because they're in a car.
Yeah.
But no, men do still approach.
They do, okay.
Yeah, men do still approach.
Yeah.
But I think also as a woman, you have to like create a space for them to.
Yeah.
You know, so because I think some of them are scared of rejection.
They are scared, yeah. Very scared.
But Nigerian, Jamaican guys, they're cool.
Last question. Hasn't there been anyone in your DMs?
Yeah, but no one I'm interested in. Okay. So guys, my DMs are open.
The pods are open. Thank you so much for coming on the channel. It was lovely having a chat with you, and you're just a girl's girl.
I hope so.
This is a real girl's girl.
Yes.
My thing is, real girls tell girls the truth.
Yeah.
And I feel like you are 100% on that vibe, and I appreciate you, and I pray that you find and become the thing that you are looking for. I believe it's possible for you. We just have to trust God. Yeah. That's it. We need to let go of our everything and just like trust him, and he'll direct our paths.
Amen and amen. Yeah. I love a girl's girl.
I do. I do. Like a real one.
Is honest with you.
You have to be honest.
Because people are scared to be honest nowadays. I don't
want to be liked.
No, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care either. Yeah, like me or not.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you gonna do about it? He ain't doing anything for me, like me or not. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And at the end of the day, I have to answer to God, not you.
This is it.
Yeah, I think honesty is the best policy.
100%.
But not everyone can handle it. But thank you so much for having me. You're so stunning as well.